drink beer and drop a shot glass filled with bourbon into the beer mug, and they were called Boilermakers. And we would kid each other to see who would be the first under the table, but that's just part of what we did.
Did you smoke?
Yes, I did. I smoked when my husband went to Korea. He was called back into the service in 1950. Along the way, after he was gone for so long, I went up to the tobacco store on the corner and bought a pack of cigarettes and started smoking. And that was in the early 50s. And I smoked for 10 years. And then all of a sudden, I went to get a newspaper and headline said, "Cigarette smoking causes lung cancer." I threw the paper down, threw the cigarettes, carton of cigarettes down with it, walked out the door, and that was the end of smoking.
Wow.
But that was in like 63.
Mm-hmm.
So I smoked about 10 years.
Mm-hmm. How many children did you guys have?
I had 3. My oldest is 71. We lost our daughter when she was 58, 10 years ago, and we have a young son who is 63.
Mm-hmm.
I keep saying we. But
Yeah. What were their names?
Kurt, K-U-R-T, is the oldest. He's a history teacher.
Where at?
He's retired now, but he was a high school history teacher and then worked summers at a university. And Carla, she had 2 degrees. She was very, very intelligent. She was an artist first, and then she went to California from Pennsylvania, and she called my mother, not me, and said, "Artists are a dime a dozen, I'm changing." So she went into mortuary sciences in San Francisco, and she finished 1 degree or 1 year of at a chapel in a cemetery. And then she called my mother and said, "I'm fed up with death." So she packed a bag and went into the wilderness, and she nearly died. She was emancipated and dehydrated, and some lumbermen found her and rushed her to a hospital. Then she came back. We were living here in the desert, my husband and I, and she did not like the desert. So she wandered from coast to coast lived at different places. Finally, she passed away in 2008.
What did she die of?
They don't know. She lived alone. She became a loner. She never married. And we got the word that she had passed away. Mm-hmm. And she was in New Mexico then, living there. And but we brought her ashes back. Mm-hmm. And she's buried here. Mm-hmm. And we will be in the same vault. Mm-hmm.